Well, good morning, everybody. Let the good times roll. Le bon temps de rouler. Yes, it's Mardi Gras. Whoops. Mardi Gras. And there's some Irish seeping in too today, so let's see how we can get all this done. First off, day 11. These are day 11 notes for equations and inequalities. The first item that we want to do is, let's take a look at this first example. There are at least 15 kids in the classroom. Write an inequality that can be used to find all the possible values of k. Well, kids at least 15 k for kids at least. That means it needs to be greater than or equal to 15. Be sure to write down both lines. Okay? Car holds up to 5 passengers. Passengers holds up to 5. Well, we take the P from passengers, and it's less than or equal to 5. Alicia has no more than $75 in her bank. Okay? So bank balance no more than $75. Okay, so we'll put B for balance, and she has less than or equal to $75. Sean has fewer than seven shirts in his closet. So, shirts fewer than 7. Alright, so you have shirts less than 7. Let's move on to example 1. The elevator can hold a maximum of there is currently 50 pounds on the air elevator. Write an equation. Alright. So we have pounds maximum of 1,250. Okay, so we have a variable of pounds, and we have that as the maximum, and that must be less than or equal to that amount. But he also has 500, so right now that's 500 added to it. Okay? The second one is about a landscaper will design a rectangular garden that will have a length of 6 feet and an area up to 24 square feet. So, we have to have a width up to an area of 24 Well, we know that width times length, and since we already know the length, and there's the area, so bring down the 24, the length is 6 times width, and it's up 2, so it's less than or equal to. And there's your inequality. Let's move down to Sandra in example 3. Lost 10 pounds last month, and she currently weighs at least 150 pounds. Write an inequality that can be used to find the possible values of B. Well, we have weight, at least 150. All right, so we have her weight before minus 10 pounds, at least she was greater than or equal to 150. So there's your equation. John wants to rent a house that costs no more than $900 per month for 12 months. All right, so we have the total, that's a T, A, L, no more, E, than 900 for 12 months. So what is the monthly rate? Well, we have the rent total. Let's make that an R. For 12 months, per 12 must be less than or equal to $900. And if we wanted to, we could easily calculate this out to what the monthly rate is by dividing both sides by 12. Okay. One of the things I want to make sure that you understand that at most means it's X is below the hand. Here's my hand, and I'll show you that in a minute. Let's do the little demo here about at most and at least. All right, we're back, and let's do the example number 5. All right. High school is passed. Which situation can be represented by x over 8 is greater than or equal to 60? Well, the best way to do this is just trying to take a look at each one of these. So passing out lunch on 8 different days, they want to make sure they have no more than 60 lunches. Okay, so we have lunches, no more than 60. Well, we know the 60, and it must be no more than, so that's less than or equal to. And we have for 8 days, so that's lunches. Let's make lunches an X and put that over 8. Well, heck, that's not good. So let's try the next one. It's passing out lunches on 8 different days again. They want to make sure they have a minimum of 60 lunches per day. So, lunches, minimum, helps if I could spell, of 60. Bring down the 60. Minimum, that means we could have more than or equal to. And the lunches per each day, hey, look at that. That's the answer, but let's see if there's any more. High school is passing out lunches on 60 different days. Lunches again. And they want to make sure they have a minimum of 8 lunches each day. Well, a minimum is of 8. And there's 60 different days, so this is going to be at least, or minimum is this way, greater than or equal to. We have lunches over 60 days. Well, that's not going to work. High school is passing out lunches on 60 different days. They want to make sure they have no more than 8 lunches each day. Lunches. No more than 8. Alright, so they want to have less than or equal to 8 lunches per day on 60 different days. Well, that's not going to work. Looks like I didn't show you the top one, so I'm sorry about that. So there's all of those. And let's go ahead and have you attempt to do this. And I'll come back to you with all of the answers. This is called the card sort. Day 11. Inequalities. And I'm back. And there's the answers.